So, good day po ma'am. I'm Liza Patiño from BSA 2A. So, ngayon po, i-discuss ko po yung ibinigay nyo pong problem po. So, number one questions, the force applied at the handle of the rigid lever causes to rotate clockwise about pin with through an angle 2 degree. So, determine the average normal strength in each wire. The wires are unstretched when the lever is in an horizontal position. So, ito po yung FBD natin. So, ginawa ko na po ito para hindi na po tayo mahirapan at para mas maintindihan na po natin. So, ito po na galing dito sa A to B is may yung I2. Tapos, sinunod lang po natin ito. Kinapin lang po natin sa binigay sa atin na yung given po. So, yung dito I3, ito naman po yung I4, ito yung I5, ito yung I6, at ito yung I1. Tapos, ito yung H, C, at saka D. So, ito po, kung nakikita po natin, gidrawing lang po natin ito ulit para mas maintindihan natin at masolve natin. So, yung I1 is equals 200 mm, yung I2 naman po, 200 mm din po, I3 is 300 mm, 300 po ito. 300 tsaka I4 equals 200 mm and I5 equals 300 and I6 po is 300 mm. So, yung pita equals 2 degree or pi over 180 times 2 degree rad. So, the average strain o EH equals AI1 over I1 equals I2 times ito po siya pi over 180 over I1 times 2 equals 200 times pi over 180 over 200 times 2. So, change in length I1 equals elongate to the wire EH. So, EH natin, kinumpute natin is equals 0.03449. So, change in length I1 equals AB times beta equals I2 times pi over 180 times 2. So, change in length I5 equals elongate to the I2 wire CO. So, change in length I5 equals CB na naman tayo times beta equals I5 times pi over 180 times 2. So, parang same lang sila. So, yung I6 naman natin, elongate to the wire DV. So, yung DV, IDF pala, is DF times beta equals I3 plus I4 times pi over 180 times 2. So, average strain, I strain naman, yung CG, so CG equals change in length I5 over I5 equals I3 po ito. I3 times pi over 180 over I5 times 2 equals 300 times pi over 180 times 2 over 300. So, kinumpute natin yung CG natin is equals 0.0349. So, average strength of DF naman. So, DF equals change in length I6 over I6 equals I3 plus 4 times pi over 180 times 2 over I6 equals 300. Ito po kasi siya yung I3. So, 300 mm plus yung I4 natin is 200 times pi over 180 times 2. Ito yan siya. Or yung ano natin, pita natin. Tapos, over 300. So, yung DF natin, kinumpute natin is 0.0582. So, ito po yung number 1 problem natin. Number 1. So, proceed naman tayo sa number 2. So, the square deformed into the position shown by the dashed line. So, determine the shear strength in each of each comes A, B, C, and D. Relatives to the XY axis D and B remains horizontal. So, ito naman po yung FBD natin. So, ito, same lang to sa binigay na, yung drawing na to, same lang to sa binigay na given sa atin. So, galing dito, papunta sa baba is, binigyan tayo ng 53 mm, tapos yung D at saka A yan siya. So, yung dito naman po, papunta dito, meron na 50 mm, tapos dito naman po may 8 mm, tapos yung galing dito sa baba, papunta sa taas is may 50 mm, at saka ito naman po, yung ito lang po, yung maliit na to is may 3 mm. So, isusolve po natin. So, change in angle at A. So, equals 90 degree minus 9.5 degree. Ito po. So, equals negative 1.5 degree. Equals negative 1.5 times pi over 180 rad. So, equals, isinolve po natin is, ito po yung lumabas, 0.0262 rad. So, ito naman po, so, ito naman po, gidrawing na lang natin ulit para maintindihan natin dito. Ito yan siya. Yan. So, change in length ED equals 180 minus 90 degree minus 1.5 degree. So, D is equals 88.5 degree. So, dito naman po, yung XY natin, D, change in angle at D. So, equals 90 minus 88.5 degree. So, equals 1.5. So, 1.5 natin, ita-times natin sa pi over 180 rad. So, yung lumabas po is 0.0262 rad. So, ito po, ito din po yan siya. Dito po yan siya, oh. Yan, i-compute po natin. So, yung tansi natin is equals 53 cos 1.5 degree over 11. So, tansi equals 4.7998. So, C equals tan negative 1, 4.7998 is equals 78.2312 degree. So, dito po, yung XY naman natin dito, change in angle at C. Sabi, 90 minus 78, 0.73, 12 degree is equals 11.7688. So, equals 11.7688 times pi over 180 rad. So, equals 0.2054 rad. So, ito naman po, kinumpute din po natin yung change in length B and C. Tapos, 180 degree minus 90 degree minus LC and 180 degree minus 90 minus 78. Ayan po siya. Ito po. Ito. 78.2312 is equals 11.7687 degree. So, dito naman po, 90 degree plus, ito po siya, 11.7687 is equals 101.7687. So, change in angle at B, sabi naman po na tayo, is 90. I minus 101.7687 is equals 11.7687. Ito po, pagdating dito sa is negative 11.7687 times pi over 180 rad. So, sinolve po natin is lumabas negative 0.2054 rad. So, ito po yung solving number 2. So, proceed po tayo sa solving number 3. So, question number 3. The rigid beam supports the load of 6 kilonewtons. So, determine the displacement at B. Take E equals 60 GPa. And A, B, C equals 2, 10, negative 3, I raised 3, M raised to 2. So, ito po yung FBD natin. Ayan. So, dito may 3 meter. Tapos dito naman po may 4 meter. Tapos dito po may 2 meter. And dito naman po A to D is may 2 meter. So, MA natin is equal 0. So, RB times 6 equals 60 times 2. RB equals 20 kilonewtons. So, change in length L equals RBL over A over E. So, equals 20 times 10. 10 raised to negative 3 times 3 equals 2.4 times 10 negative 3 times 70 times 109. So, equals 0.357 ay 357 mm. So, ito po yung solving number 3 naman po. So, punta po tayo sa solving number 5 naman po. Proceed tayo sa number 4. So, the plug has a diameter of 30 mm and fits within our rigid slabs having an inner diameter of 32 mm. So, both the plug and the slabs are 50 mm long. So, determine the axial pressure that must be applied to the top plug to the cosset to contact the sides of the slabs. Also, how far must be compressed downward in order to do this. The plug is made from a material from which E equals 5 MPa and V equals 0.45. So, L of plug, ginawa ko na rin po ito. So, L of plug and slabs is equals 50 mm and A of the plug is equals 30 mm. So, inner diameter of the slabs is equals 32 mm and modulus of elasticity is equals E equals MPa. So, Poisson ratio equals 0.45. So, literal is equals di negative d over d. So, dito, sinolve po natin is equals 32. 32. Ito po siya, 32 minus 30 mm over 30 equals 0.060 ay 667. So, dito po, naman po, excel natin is x longitudinal is P equals P times 10 times 0.1481 is equals 741 kPa. So, longitudinal is equals negative 0.0667 over 0.45. So, sinolve po natin. Ang lumabas po is 0.1481. So, longitudinal is equals change of length over L is 0.1981 is equals change of length is over 0.050. So, change of length is equals 0.741 mm. So, ito po yung sagot natin sa solving number 4. So, proceed po tayo sa solving number 5. So, the 10 mm diameter is still bolt and surrounded by the bronze slab. The outer diameter of this slab is 20 mm and its inner is 10 mm. So, if the yield stress for the steel is equals 640 MPa and for the bronze is 520 MPa. So, determine the magnitude of the largest elastic load that can be applied to the assembly. EST equals 200 GPa. BY 100 ay equals 100 GPA. So, sinolve po natin. A is Y equals pi over 4. Is it pi over 4 equals 10 raised to 2 equals 78.44 mm raised to 2 IMM 2. ABR equals pi over 4 D 8 and 0 minus DR raised to 2 and pi over 4 times 20 minus 10 of raised to 2 equals 235.62 mm2. So EF6 equals 0. So PBR plus PST minus P equals 0. So PST plus PDR equals P. So PDR over 2 235.62 times 100 equals 50.265 over 78. 54 times 200 equals 75.398 kilonewton. So PDR over PBR, ito po. So PBR equals ADR, so equals 235.62 times 520 equals 122.522 kilonewton. So PST is ay P equals 122.522 plus 81.60 ay 681 is equals 204.203. So PST naman po is equal 78.54 times 200 times 122 minus 52 over 235.62 times 100. So yung sagot po is 81.681 kilonewton. So P unit of 125.600 6 663 204.203 kilonewton. So P is equals 125.663 kilonewton. So ito po yung solving number 5 po natin. So that's all po. Thank you.